Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Niantic has finally allowed us, once again, to be able to vote for the next Community Day. In this video, we're going to be ranking which Pokemon is going to be the best from worst to greatest for PvP. So, Dustin, talk to me.
So, if you're looking for one of the greatest Master League Pokemon, you're looking right at it. It is a Kakuna. It's a Hundo. I'm pretty sure when I throw this Pokemon on the field, on the Master League field, those Dialgas, those Girautinas are going to be running very, very far away because this thing, Kakuna, is out for blood, as you can see from its face.
So, it will make for a great Beedrill.
I want it as Kakuna.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. In a couple months, this is undisclosed information, but Kakuna is going to get the legacy move Harden, which will make it a PvP legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not listen to Scrublord Dustin for Master League advice. Please just
don't. What's on our Community Day chopping block? We got 4 Pokemon. What are they, John? Tell us quick and tell us what moves they'll have.
All right, so we're going to have Squirtle that's going to evolve into Blastoise, and he's going to be getting Aura Sphere. Weedle that's going to turn into Beedrill, that's going to get Drill Run. And then we're going to have Sandshrew with Shadow Claw as its fast move for both the original Kanto Sandslash and the Alolan one. And then last but not least, we're going to have Gastly that's going to evolve into Gengar. That's going to have Shadow Punch as its charge move.
I think right off the bat, and let us know in the comments if you're going to attack us on this, but I think right off the bat, we can say number 4, the worst ranked Pokemon for PvP, is going to be Squirtle. It's going to be Blastoise.
1000%. I totally agree with you. I don't think Blastoise with Aura Sphere and not getting Hydro Cannon is going to be nonsense. I do not say that Blastoise needs an elite charge TM. Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, before you guys start typing in the comments, we're not saying Blastoise is a bad Pokemon in PvP or raids or whatever you want to use it, but Aura Sphere just doesn't really add much to it. Like, honestly, you're gonna probably want Hydro Cannon over anything, and you can't get Hydro Cannon and Aura Sphere unless you elite TM it, and it's kind of a waste of a TM.
I personally like Ice Beam.
That's the thing. It's just like you want Ice Beam because you want a defense against the grass, and you want Hydro Cannon because of the stab damage and generally how hard Hydro Cannon hits.
Exactly. And the thing is, I find that Hydro Cannon and Aura Sphere are going to play a very similar role. The only difference is that Aura Sphere will be helping you out more so in those like dark type matchups.
You know what I mean? Speaking of those matchups, why don't we head over to PvPoke and see if there's any changes?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
All right, and if you're not using PvPoke, you got to get on there. It's really good PvP information. And right now, I plugged PvPoke against the Great League meta. And its fast move is Water Gun. We got the charge move Aura Sphere and Hydro Cannon. And this is optimistic. This is someone that used their Elite TM for Hydro Cannon and Aura Sphere, which, you know, I don't know, man. But
don't do it.
Don't do it. But we're looking at it could be Registeel. It can beat it harder. It can hit hard with if you line it up with an Aura Sphere. Yeah, you're gonna kill the Registeel. You know what I mean?
Right. But I feel like Hydro Cannon can play that same role. Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hydro Cannon could kind of like cover that for you already. You know?
Yeah. Maybe it beats it a little harder. Sure, but
yeah, the thing I noticed most here is that it definitively beats Umbreon because of the dark typing on Umbreon.
Right. 100%. But otherwise, other than that, I don't see... Because you're going to lose to Tropius, right? You're going to lose to Venusaur. You're going to lose to Meganium. Obviously, you're going to lose to these things anyway. But depending on the shield scenario, right, you might be able to pull off an Ice Beam and be able to KO whatever's remaining of the Venusaur prior. But now, if you have Hydro Cannon, you can't. If you... are running Ice Beam, you sure can, but again, you're losing that huge hard hitting charge move Hydro Cannon to do it.
Who hit you hard today? Jesus
oh my god, I can't even talk today.
But yeah, what I'm noticing, it'll beat the Umbreon because of the dark typing. It'll beat the Water Ice, Dugong, Lapras. Not too common, but I guess you can see them here and there. But yeah, I think that's all we can say about Blastoise. It's just lowest on the rank.
Now let's go on to number 3. What is going on with number 3, Dustin?
What are you thinking? I think this is actually kind of close.
I think
between
this is gonna be close.
Sandshrew and Gastly, like I think it's pretty close. What do you? Okay, tell me. What do you think?
Okay, so I think
Number 3, what is it?
I think it's gonna be Gastly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gastly on that one.
Okay, so we're looking at Gengar, right? Tell me, what are the benefits of Gengar here?
Okay, so Gengar for this community day is going to be getting, like we said, Shadow Punch, right? It's going to allow Gengar to get a baiting move. A move that's going to be doing some decent damage, but it's also going to be able to bait your opponent from using a shield, and then basically able to just nuke him with whatever you have as your second move. Now, whatever your second move is your choice, right? It can be Shadow Ball or it can be Focus Blast. That's your choice, right? But
yeah, but we're not talking about Great League here because Haunter's already got Great League covered. If you want a Great League Pokemon for this Ghastly Community Day, go for Haunter rather than Gengar, right?
Agreed.
Yeah. But you could also go for Gengar for Ultra League. It could do decent.
Haunter would be better for the Great League, and then Gengar would be better for the Ultra League.
Yeah, and Gengar has such a diverse arsenal. I mean, it's got like Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Psychic. Yeah. It's got a lot of moves. It's got like a ton. I'm thinking like okay, we're doing it for Ultra League. We got Shadow Claw. We gotta use it with. We gotta run it with Shadow Punch, which it's hard for me to not say Shadow Fist. And then our second move. What are you thinking? Because it has so many options.
I'm gonna go with Shadow Ball on this one.
Shadow Ball?
Yeah.
I was thinking Focus Blast, but okay, let's do Shadow Ball.
I just know that Shadow Ball, like even if you're going up against a Steel type, right? You're gonna hit it really hard.
There's Gengar with Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Shadow Punch versus the Ultra League, and right off the bat, it is beating Cresselia.
Yeah. It's beating Cresselia.
And this is Psycho Cut Cresselia. Confusion will absolutely destroy it, but this is Psycho Cut.
Yeah, because it is allowing it to bait first, right? Get the shield and then land the Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
Now, for something so glassy to be able to take out something so tanky, that's absolutely huge.
Yeah. What do you think? You think we're going to see more Confusion Cresselia, though? Or people... I think with Grass Knot, people are going to generally use Psycho Cut, right? I've seen majority Psycho Cut.
I think it's going to be a Psycho Cut due to the fact that Moonblast got such a big buff, and then now it's also going to be having Grass Knot. I think it's just going to be huge.
Yeah, it looks like he's still losing the Giratina Altered.
I think it's going to be huge. It could also beat Giratina Altered and Origin if it can land a Shadow Ball. So...
If you can land Shadow Ball, yeah, but if they have Shadow Claw, it might be a little tougher.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that'll be tough. It can beat Venusaur, which Venusaur is here and there in Ultra League. Yeah, it's beating...
The thing is that with Gengar, at the end of the day, the only thing we have to really say here is that you need to have a shield for Gengar, right? And you need
would you say it's like a Haunter from Great League in Ultra League? Or do you think
literally. That's literally what it is. You have to play Gengar the way you play Haunter in Great League. You have to use Gengar in Ultra League the same way.
Yeah, that's awesome that they kind of made it in both leagues now, because we used Haunter in Great League, but it wasn't the best in Ultra League, and Gengar wasn't either. But now we got an option, right?
Exactly, and now you also have a baiting option, right? So now, again, like I said before, you're going to make your opponent second guess whether they're going to shield or not.
Number 2.
All right, number 2, I'm going to go with Sandslash. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I already knew what you were going with.
You picked it before I even... What?
Yeah, dude. We're on the same level.
Okay, we're on the same level. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Sandslash here, due to the fact that he's going to be getting Shadow Claw. He's going to have a bunch of different matchups where they're going to...
Let's preface, sorry, I'll keep interrupting you, but preface, I'd say Alolan Sandslash rather than Cantonian, because Cantonian is already running Mud Shot. And yeah, it doesn't hit as hard as Shadow Claw, but Mud Shot just gets so much energy so quick that if you're going to use Cantonian Sandslash, just go with Mud Shot.
I totally agree with you. I think Kanto Sandslash is going to sit on the bench here, right? I think Alolan Sandslash is going to play a huge role due to the fact that Shadow Claw hits so hard. You're going to be able to take out the opposing Haunter. You're also going to be able to just farm down Alola Marowak. Just completely farm him down, right? Without even pulling off a charge move.
And I gotta reference some people on Twitter that are already tweeting about it. This is from Toshi. If you guys don't know him, he's one of the Elite Four from Silphrina. He's an amazing Silphrina player. And I didn't know this until he tweeted it out, but he says Toshi 99227.
Follow him on Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter. Wow, A/Slash with Shadow Claw straight up beats AWAC in a zero shield. I'll repeat that. The dude that's double weak to Fire Spin beats the game's best fire Pokemon in the zero shield, and it only needs a 3 Shadow Claw advantage to also straight up win the 1 shield. That's insane.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I
crazy.
mean, Alola Marowak is definitely one of the stronger fire attackers there. Like, it's fire and ghost, but like it's definitely one I would use if I needed a fire type.
Absolutely, 100%. Unless it's my boy Charizard, I'm gonna go with Alola Marowak there.
Yeah, yeah, Charizard. Whoa.
All right, but the thing is, like again, Shadow Claw, Ice Punch, and Bulldoze. You're gonna have answers to Altaria. You're gonna have answers to the Ghost types. You're also gonna have answers to a Registeel. Yeah, you might still lose the matchup against Registeel, depending on energy gain, though, right? But if you can land 2 Bulldozes, you're good to go. Like that's a adios Registeel.
We got Sandslash in Great League with Shadow Claw, Bulldoze, Ice Punch. And right off the bat, I was hoping to see that big X on Registeel, but it looks like Registeel can still hold its own. I guess a Focus Blast would absolutely destroy it, right?
Absolutely, 100%. But the thing is, again,
Yeah.
like we said, right? It's all depending on energy gain, right? If you're able to farm down an Altaria, right, with some Shadow Claws and then a little bit of an Ice Punch, and you get a lot of energy gain, you can definitely force some shields or take out the Reggie.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna need 1 shield versus the Registeel to kind of you gotta have something to get away from that Focus Blast, right? If Registeel touches you with that Focus Blast, the golden Sandslash is going to go
Adios.
like another dimension. Yeah, is dead. And we see Azu not absolutely destroying it. Just like I said, like I feel like it has a fighting chance. This is a Hydro Pump Ice Beam, but there are chances you could see a Play Rough Ice Beam, so you never know.
Right. It does.
And then Altaria, absolute loss, right?
Absolute loss against Altaria. There's no chance. But you do lose a lot against like the Mud Boys, Vigoroth. But then you start getting the wins from the grass types.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Some other ice types you actually get the win for as well. The Shadow Claw will do some decent damage, right? And then you also have Bulldoze. All right. All right. Let's get to the final choice. Final choice of the day.
With 1 Pokemon.
Yes. And that choice is obviously going to be Beedrill. Yes.
Number 1, Beedrill.
Now, I think Beedrill is going to take the number 1 spot, specifically because it can beat the Azu and Registeel core, right? It has Poison Jab, it has Sludge Bomb for the Azumarill, and then it also is going to be having Drill Run for Community Day, which is going to allow it to be able to beat the Registeel matchup. Now, that's huge. And besides all that, he also gets his own shiny, which has not been released in game yet.
Yeah, that's where, oh my god, this is finally a chance for, like, look at this picture. There's finally a chance for, like, you know, the shiny hunters and the battlers to unite, because the shiny hunters, like the casual players, they want some new shinies. The battlers want a Beedrill because it's pretty good in Great League. And this is like finally something that we can all agree on. This is what we want.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly, 100%. It being a new shiny, and then also breaking the Go Battle League Great League core, Azumarill Registeel, is going to make the whole community come together and basically choose Beedrill as a winner, because if it is not picked as a winner, I'm going to be completely shocked.
Yeah. By the way, this picture was from Kaiser on Twitter.
Yes.
Kaiser Niner on Twitter, follow him. And there's also this little fun graphic. I think you retweeted it on PvPoke.
Yes.
His Beedrill. So he says, beats Azumarill and Registeel. They won't stop picking each other for group projects. Great anti-meta pick against others like Venusaur, Toxicroak, and Deoxys. Shadow variant adds more options, but should probably see the guidance counselor. Shout out to PvPoke again.
PvPoke, you had that whole thing right, but I don't think Beedrill needs to see the guidance counselor. I think he needs to see the principal, because he's about to throw hands in Great League. All right? So, that was pretty good. Come on, that was pretty good.
I don't really get it. A principal? What's the connection there?
You have to go see the principal because you got into a fight. You have to go see the principal. You're an idiot.
You should have said something like a manicurist because he's about to throw hands and he might break a nail.
All right, so that's the last time you're going to see Dustin on any of our videos.
So I'm thinking in Great League, at least this is how I'd run it, theoretically.
Yeah.
I'd run Poison Jab, Drill Run, Sludge Bomb. And for those of you who've seen the, man, I ran Beedrill with the Power Up Pokemon team, and I used it as an Azu defense. And even without Drill Run, it was kicking some Azu ass. I think I beat like 4 Azumarill in 5 battles just with Beedrill alone.
Wow. Yeah, because you're running with Fell Stinger, right? So which powers up
Yeah. I was
your
doing Poison
Poison
Jab,
Jab.
Fell Stinger, and the Poison Jab's wrecking it. But let's see it. Beating Registeel, beating Azumarill. That is such a good thing to see.
Absolutely huge. Not only just that, but it also, if you take a look, if you scroll a little bit down, he actually beats Venusaur, which means now he's also going to be able to take care of the grass. And do you know how many cores run Azumarill, Registeel, and Meganium? Do you know how many cores have that? Like,
Yeah.
insanity. So you're literally going to be able to counter the entire team.
Yeah. A lot of people are using the Registeel Azumarill core and something else. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's I know Meganium too, but like it's always just like to work together as PvPoke. They always pick each other for group projects.
But then
But yeah,
again, you're still going to lose to some different matchups.
yeah.
But the main core is huge. Right?
Yeah, man. It's just like if you don't see the main core, if you don't see Reggie, Azu, if you don't see Vigoroth, like it might not help you very much. It's very dependent. But we do see a lot of Reggies, Azus. I think odds are you're going to see those.
If Squirtle gets picked for the community day, I am going to lose it because it has already been in the community day twice. Like,
please,
hello?
please, people watching this, I don't want to offend anyone, but if you need shiny Squirtle, I will give them to you. I have so many. Just please, don't vote Squirtle.
Mine.
I will
need
give them to you.
Pokemon storage. Take mine.
Like, I get it. It might seem appealing. You might not have a shiny Squirtle, I guess, and maybe you want some raid Pokemon. But come on, I'm telling you guys, don't vote for Squirtle. You could get some better raid Pokemon than Blastoise. I'm telling you, don't vote it.
Alright, so my final guess is going to be Weedle is going to be the first choice for June, and then I'm going to probably go with Gastly as the second choice for July, based on just from what I'm seeing so far.
Okay, I'm gonna vote for Beedrill as June. I'm thinking Sandshrew as July.
Okay. All right. So, guys, let us know down in the comments what you guys think is going to be the community day for both June and July, even though it's going to be Beedrill for June. And then, but yeah, let us know what you guys think for July, what it's going to be. Make sure to obviously give this video a huge like, and don't forget to subscribe for more PvP, Go Battle League, and Silpharina content. See you guys on the next one.
Thanks for being on my show, John. I'll see you next time.
This is my show.
Goodbye.
This is my show.